Everyone, my name is Chris, and this is part of my testimony. In May of 2021, I was diagnosed with stage 3 throat cancer. When I first received word at the ministry retreat, it took my breath away for a moment when the doctors told me it was stage 3 in my throat, which is like stage 4 anywhere else. But I knew God had a plan for this, and I was given a complete peace when I heard him say, "I have you, and you will be okay." That following Sunday evening, I spoke to the guys in the addiction ministry in which I was employed and served. And I spoke to them on what was going on and how you will see God's power in all of this seemingly impossible time. Over the next 6 months or so, I had undergone several surgeries, 7 rounds of chemo, and 35 rounds of radiation. And at the end of the radiation, I was so sick the doctors had to hospitalize me for failure to thrive. And he told me I was to make my final preparation because I was not going to survive this. And I told him that this is not what God had told me. While I was in the hospital, they were taking my blood once an hour, and my platelets were so severely off that there was no hope but for a miracle. After I had told them that God was going to heal me, the very next hour they came back. They could not understand or fathom why my platelets were getting better, and that's when I told them, that's my God. During all this, I was wondering why God had allowed me to go through this, not asking why me, but what am I supposed to learn in all this? He told me that he had to slow me down long enough for me to understand what he was doing next in my life. He began speaking to me about how he was going to use me to help set his people free. During this time, I started learning the power and the authority we have through the Holy Ghost. The power to heal people, the power to deliver people and set them free from demonic spirits that are tormenting them. He also used my testimony to help my dear friend Bill Marino during his time of cancer. He was there for me, and I got the opportunity to be there for him when his faith was low and let him have some of my faith. He was one of the most genuine people that I knew, and after he had gotten his faith restored, he went home a few months later to be with the Lord, and he will forever be loved and missed. I also believe the Lord wants you to understand that even in the darkest of times, he is still with you regardless of the valley that you're in, and that he wants you to reach out to him. He wants to be your comforter. I hope my testimony encourages you to be strong in your faith, to be strong in your darkest times. Thank you for watching.